respected chief guests of the 89th College Day function, and Reverend Father Jayapadi Francis, Rector, Loyola College, Reverend Father Albert William, Secretary, Professor Ramamurthy, Deputy Principal, Dr. S. Albones Raj, Vice Principal, officials of the college, Reverend Fathers, Sisters, members of the teaching and non-teaching fraternity, alumni, parents, benefactors, members from the press, and my dear students, good evening to you all. With immense pleasure, I present the annual report for the academic year 2013-14. At this historic moment, I want to express my gratitude to all the great men and women who have done human and dedicated service that has made Loyola stand tall and committed to the ideals for which the college was founded. The report I am presenting before you, dear friends, has the dimensions mentioned in the characteristics of Jesuit education.
This academic year, we can count on innumerous God's blessings in our college. We are celebrating twin jubilees, that is, the restoration of the Society of Jesus and the new Madurai mission. Number 2, School of Commerce was inaugurated by the President of India. Number 3, we got 175 tax exemption for 7 departments: mathematics, physics, chemistry, botany, zoology, life and entomology. That is a special blessing for our college. That is the only college we are enjoying this privilege.
The educational system in Loyola is designed to offer a holistic formation of our students into well-rounded personalities. We therefore seek to train not only the minds of the students but also the hearts of the students. More than marks and ranks, we lay emphasis here on character formation through methodical value education.
The imaginative, affective, and creative dimensions of each student are taken care in the overall goal of forming men and women for others. Special English coaching class for weaker sections and first generation learners and capacity building for all students.
There was change of guard both at the management and at the staff levels at the beginning of the academic year 2013 and 14. Loyola stood as one of the top 5 colleges in all streams, arts, science and commerce, in the India Today 2013 rankings. This is the only college which is listed in all the 3 streams. While 21 teachers have joined the college in aided section under different departments, 15 have joined the management section. A total number of 24,860 applications were issued and a total of 2,688 students were admitted with specific attention to the Dalit category and the backward caste categories. 65% passing out at UG level, 85% passing out at PG level. Reverend Dr. G. Joseph Anthony Swami S.J. received 5 awards. Reverend Dr. Innasi Muthu S.J. received 2 awards. Dr. S. Vincent received 3 awards. Dr. M. Jacob has received 2 awards, and Professor J. Gerard Inigo has received 1 award. Dr. G. J. Sudhakar, Professor Revati Robert, Dr. R. Ravindran, and Professor P. Sushma Rajan received an award each for their outstanding contributions. In this academic year, Loyola College has conducted 5 international conferences, 8 national conferences, 9 UGC-sponsored national conferences, seminars and workshops by different departments. There were 23 seminars and 27 workshops which were conducted by different departments and centers in this academic year. 9 of our teachers attended refresher courses conducted by the University of Madras and other universities. Total number of research papers and articles, 341 papers published on international and national journals. The following 12 faculty members have been awarded PhD degree during this academic year. We congratulate all the staff members for this great achievement. The college will be missing the eminent 8 teaching staff members and 1 non-teaching staff member retiring this year. Loyola College celebrates and congratulates the 4 teaching staff and 8 non-teaching staff members celebrating Jubilee as the staff of the college. Dr. Udaya Mahadevan from the Department of Social Work has successfully completed emeritus status conferred on her by UGC for a period of 2 years.
This year we had a very different mode of election, a computer-aided online election process which was held on June 22nd, 2013. This new mode of election generated a lot of expectation and interest among students and staff. The major event that we had this year, Ovations, which is the usual cultural program, a grand intra-college cultural program which is usually held in September, that was held on September 27th and 28th of the current academic year. We had a good number of celebrities, including the music director Tenisai Tendal Deva and other celebrities, especially actor Karthi from All in All Adikalaraj. And finally, we had Malgudi Shubha, the singer, as the chief guest for the valedictory of the Ovations. My appreciations to everyone, including the staff committee members, the student union members and the volunteers who did their best for the success of Ovations.
கலைக்கூடம் லயோலா காலேஜில் நல்லா படிக்கிறாங்க, எல்லாரும் நல்லா படிக்கிறாங்க, கலை உலகத்தில் கலக்கிறாங்க.
பொங்கல் விழா மிக சிறப்பாக கொண்டாடப்பட்டது. முனைவர் அரங்கலாம் ராமலிங்கம், தமிழியல் துறை தலைவர், சென்னை பல்கலைக்கழகம் அவர்கள் சிறப்பு விருந்தினராக அந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் கலந்து கொண்டார்கள். Our cultural teams have been on a winning spree throughout this year. Overall, we were placed first in the cultural festivals of Stella Maris, MOP and WCC. Ignite, which is an inter-college dance program, was conducted in Music Academy on 26th of February.
To make the women students both mentally and physically strong, this year we conducted a workshop on self-defense program. We also conducted various competitions in view of International Women's Day celebrations, and the students actively participated and it was very successful.
This is the day for you have been waiting for. This is the day that God has made. This is the day where you will decide which future course in life you shall take.
Jesuit fathers and brothers, beginning from founder Reverend Friend Francis Boardman, SJ, who came from France, have contributed to the building of this institution.
You are a privileged lot, as this institution has taken you under its umbrella to develop your creative abilities, to empower you, and to let your light shine.
Uh, 27-28 June 2013 we organized the orientation for the first year students for all shift 1 and shift 2 students in Bedroom Hall. Dr. Nammalwa, a great natural scientist, addressed all the students second years of both shift 1 and shift 2. On 6th December we organized adolescent reproductive health, and a de-addiction 4-day program was organized for all the second year students. A 5-day intensive course on life skill training was organized for all the first year PG students.
I am happy to share the achievements of Loyola NCC Army for the academic year 2013 to 2014. The first time in the history of Loyola, 4 cadets represent Tamil Nadu firing contingent and obstacles team in National Talsani camp, which was held at Delhi. 6 of our cadets participated in state level intergroup competitions for Republic Day selection representing Madras B group held at Madurai. At city level, Loyola Army first year cadets participated and won several medals in competition organized by Tamil Nadu, Dr. Ambedkar Law University, Pachebas College and DG Vaishnav College. Loyola Army organized a rally at Marina Beach to sensitize people of Chennai on hunger and starvation among poor children in India. In collaboration with World Vision, we organized one-day seminar on HIV and AIDS awareness followed by a rally and signature campaign in Marina Beach to spread an awareness on HIV/AIDS among general public.
This year we have organized 3 social awareness program with the theme prescribed by the NCC Directorate. We, in collaboration with the NCC Army, conducted 2 at Marina social awareness program and 1 at Loyola itself, which was covered by almost 80% of the media. In addition to that, 15 of first year cadets had participated in the Marina Republic Day parade, and they marched in front of Honorable Governor and CM. And interesting thing is, maximum number from single college to participate in the platoon is ours only. In addition to that, I myself led the platoon as the contingent commander.
We have produced 172 PhDs so far. The management is helping a lot for our research activities, especially for the rector, for secretary and for the principal, provided all the infrastructure facilities for our department. We have completed 2 workshops in this academic year for the benefit of students, and also we have conducted 1 seminar in poultry science. Apart from that, many activities are going on in our department. Our staff members published many number of research papers in this year.
3 major research projects have been undertaken by our staff members from 3 major funding agencies of the Government of India to the tune of rupees 1.15 crores. Food chemistry and food processing section of this department organized 3 seminars, 2 UGC funded seminar and 1 another national level seminar. They also participated in the state level conference conducted in St. Xavier's College Palangotai, and they have won a cash prize of 15,000 rupees.
Just to highlight a few of them, there was this wonderful conference, an international conference organized by the convenership of Dr. T. Joseph, one of our key staff members, along with the Shift 2 staff members. They in fact had 2 conferences in one, an international and a national conference combined together. We called it the Twin Conference. We had a Twin Conference inauguration by Mr. Setu. Commerce Association students did a fascinating job this year under the leadership of Dr. Arul Suresh, and we had students, I have a nice list here, like Mr. Prince and Asif and Ivan and Mohan, Wesley, Anthony, Niranjan, Sukumar and scores of other people who did the college proud. They visited nearly about 30 different cultural events, and they seem to win prizes all over.
We planned 2 workshops, one in Advanced Java, the other one in Data Communications. In the month of November, we organized a workshop in Data Communication and Networking by inviting faculty members of city colleges. Then the second workshop we conducted in the month of February for our own staff members and students. See, our students in sports, our girl students won the individual championship as well as overall championship. In rural ESCO, one of our students made a ATM model to show the communication from ATM machine to a bank. See, we conducted a guest lecture for 5 days in the network administration, collaborating with the network academy.
We, the Department of Computer Science, organized the Impression 2013 as an interdepartmental competition. We called it the Department Cultural, where WCC College won the first prize, where 35 colleges participated. Among our staff members, Professor Gerald Inigo has received the Best Paper Presenter Award by the CSI National Convention in Visakhapatnam. And Professor Dr. Sivasakti and myself presented the guest lecture for the international conference conducted by the mathematics department.
We had our inauguration of Loyola Economics Association for Development in the month of July. We had chosen a theme this year, poverty and unemployment. roadblocks on the growth highway. We had this national level symposium in the month of December 10th, and we had our resource person, Mr. Mani Shankar Iyer, the then Union Minister.
This year, we conducted a couple of programs to enrich our students' understanding of the English language and literature. Notably among them are the MOOC online courses conducted by the US Consulate in our department, which is massively open online courses for students offered by top US universities. And then we had a novel reading session conducted by the British Consul with a living British novelist, Joanna Kavanagh. And we also conducted an endowment lecture, and the speaker was Professor Gary Lyons, Professor of Literature at Leeds University, UK.
The Department of Foreign Languages conducted a seminar, Francais.com, on 6th December 2013 at Loyola College. The chief guest was Dr. Chitra Krishnan, the head of the Department of French, University of Madras. Dr. Durga Devi, coordinator, translated a French play, La Génie de la Rue Doulos by Laurie Tremblay, a Canadian novelist and playwright, into Tamil. Komali Teruvil Oru Maamede. Dr. Aparna Roy and Dr. Durga Devi published articles on French literature to Indian cinema in the book published by the Media Arts Department on the occasion of the international seminar. Professor Maria Priya presented a paper, Le rôle de la publicité dans l'apprentissage de la langue française, at JBAS College. Dr. Rebecca George, the head of the Department of Foreign Languages, wrote and published a book, Have Fun Learning French, and the book was released by Reverend Dr. Joseph Antonisamy, SJ Principal, Loyola College, on 18 February 2014 at Quinn Hall. The proceeds from the sales of the book will go for the welfare of the visually challenged students. The valedictory function of the association was held at Quinn Hall on 18 February 2014. The chief guest was Reverend Father Serge Bolonski.
This is from the Department of History. We have association inauguration said by Dr. S. Lazar S.J., Professor of Human Resource Management. Blood donation camp for our students. About 50 to 60 students are given the blood for the poor in collaboration with the Lions Club. And then we have guest lectures of senior professor from JNU, professor from Venkateswara College, Delhi were given. Dr. Madhuri Sharma, Irfan Habib, Deepak Kumar, all those people are given a guest lecture exclusively for the association.
Academic achievements. The first, I'll talk about the research activities. And May 3rd to 15th of May, our 34 of our students went to Bhutan and conducted an Indo-Bhutan conference in collaboration with the Gedu College of Business Studies. And October 3rd to 5th, we conducted 9 departments were associated with the Department of Mathematics, and more than 150 papers were presented, and the papers being published in the International Congress. And the outcome of this congresses are 99 papers of our staff members being published in the international papers. And also the department take a pride in publishing as a special volumes of international journals. Especially Dr. Kishore is going as a resource person to the Colombo University to give a talk on MATLAB. The fruit of these research activities is 99 papers, research papers being published by our students. I can challenge, ours is the only department in this college we have done this honor. 4 of research journals we publish as a special editions, and the Department of Mathematics along with the research scholars, we brought out a new book to help the Bhutan Royal Service Commission.
I am Prabha. I am very happy to present the annual report of the Department of Oriental Languages. As usual, we started the program with the inauguration of Oriental Languages Association. It is inaugurated by Dr. Srinivasan, the principal of Sanskrit College, Mylapore. This year, certain faculty members took their PhD and they published a few more research articles in journals, and we conducted special lectures in the department.
Some of the major activities of the department this year consists of two major seminars. One is an international seminar we collaborated with Satyanilayam Research Institute on 16-17 January 2014. We also collaborated with the Department of Christian Studies, University of Madras, and the Indian Society for Phenomenological Studies, and conducted a national seminar for 2 days. First day in the University of Madras and second day in Satyanilayam. Our students participated in many exposure programs, field works, field visits, visits to religious places, pilgrimage centers, and other related activities.
During this academic year, 6 scholars have obtained their PhD from this department, and there are 6 ongoing projects with a total outlay of approximately 43 lakhs. As far as the undergraduate students are concerned, they have participated in a large number of intercollegiate competitions held by city colleges, and out of 4 colleges which they participated, they have won the overall shield in 3. In the 4th one, no overall shield was declared. So in effect, they have topped the list and they have captured all the 4 rolling cups.
The students participated and received the overall shield at Madhulika, held at STNB Vaishnav College, Krompet. They won the overall shield at Astra, hosted by the Department of Plant Biology and Biotechnology, Stella Maris College. The first MSc Biotechnology students, namely Marcia Nimivinci Stalonilangavicharan, won first prize in the quiz competition held during the Culturals of Retouch College, Chennai. Mr. Rajesh won the third prize in the poster presentation competition held during the UGC-sponsored national workshop come field study of infectious diseases and preventive medicine. This year, we conducted 3 endowment lecture. Professor C.R. Babuji endowment lecture, Reverend Father Albert Rapinot endowment lecture, and Edmund Manohar Raj endowment lecture. Dr. Jijay Sodhi participated in the refresher course in the environmental science. 21 days training course on application of biotechnological tools in crop improvement. The professor, Mr. Anita Sebastian, organized the UGC-sponsored Bioscope seminar on career path in biotechnology for the MSc Biotechnology students. Our staff members published more than 50 papers in the national and international journals.
An awareness program on electronic waste disposal management was organized in collaboration with the ISTA Foundation and NGO. An anti-tobacco and oral health presentation along with free dental checkup was organized. The students of MSc Medical Sociology performed a street play to create mental health awareness among the students. Dr. S. Alphonse Raj attended a national conference on recent trends in higher education. Reverend Dr. Thomas Amirdam S.J. has been selected for postdoctoral fellowship. Professor J. Vanitha participated in a workshop and presented a paper titled Assessment and Feedback Methods, Assessment as Learning, in an international conference organized by Custin University, Malaysia in December 2013.
As the social work education in India completes 75 years and our department completes 50 years as a postgraduate department, it has created a strong alumni network with all the 50 batches. 2 endowment lectures and 4 scholarships were instituted by the alumni. More than 80 training and sensitization programs on socially relevant topics of individuals, groups, and communities were organized by the social work trainees. Staff of the department have contributed about 50 publications in various national, international journals and magazines. The department trained nearly 16 international students from Germany and Belgium. SWAS, the Department Students Association, organized an international program on social policy and social protection of vulnerable populations.
This year, the department has collaborated with the Department of Mathematics for the international conference. We have organized 3 days SPSS workshop and it went on very well. We got good appreciation from the participants as well as the management.
இந்த ஆண்டு தமிழ் துறையில் சிறப்பாக சொல்ல வேண்டும் என்று சொன்னால் 9 பேராசிரியர்களும் முனைவர் பட்டம் பெற்று இந்த கல்லூரியில் முதல் துறை, அனைத்து பேராசிரியர்களும் முனைவர் பட்டம் பெற்ற துறை என்ற பெயரையும் புகழையும் பெற்றிருக்கிறது. முதலாண்டு மாணவர்களுக்கு புத்தொழி பயிற்சி அளித்து அவர்களுடைய மொழி அறிவையும் அவர்களுடைய ஆளுமை வளர்ச்சியையும் பெற அவர்களுக்கு உதவி புரிந்திருக்கிறது. இந்த ஆண்டு 12 கூட்டங்களில் பங்கு பெற்ற பேராசிரியர்களும் பங்கு பெற்ற அறிஞர்களும் வைத்து இந்த பேரவையினுடைய சிறப்பை நாங்கள் சொல்ல முடியும். குறிப்பாக சொல்ல வேண்டும் என்று சொன்னால், பெரும் பேச்சாளர்களான தமிழச்சி தங்கபாண்டியன், தமிழறிவு மணியன் பேச்சாளர்கள் இந்த அமைப்புகளில் வந்து மாணவரிடையே உரையாற்றி அவர்களுக்கு மிகப்பெரிய இலக்கிய இன்பத்தையும் தமிழ் அறிவையும் போதித்து சென்றுள்ளனர். இந்த ஆண்டு நடைபெற்ற கருத்தரங்கில் சிறப்பு விருந்தினராக ஔவை நடராசன், முத்துவேல் போன்ற பேரறிஞர்கள் பங்கு கொண்டு உரையாற்றி 18 அறிஞர்களை 3 நாள் அழைத்து நாங்கள் கருத்தரங்கம் நடத்தி முடித்துள்ளோம்.
The Department of Visual Communication about to complete 25 years. Last year we have conducted more than 30 programs, including several seminars, screenings, in workshops and other things. 100 years of Tamil cinema was a 2-day seminar which we did jointly with Kaatchipizhai. This was very important to our students, and students were able to interact with many famous film critics like M.S.S. Pandian, Rajan Kurai, Trotsky Marudu, Sundar Kali, Perunduvi, Chediyan and Ajayan Bala. Last year we have conducted 2 campaigns, one on the indigenous food and the other on right to vote. For the right to vote campaign, the election commissioner Mr. Praveen Kumar IAS, who was the chief guest, was impressed and has come forward to include our PSAs in the forthcoming elections. Several films were screened in our preview theatre in the presence of film directors with whom our students were able to interact. An Australian artist, Daniel Connell, had visited in November. His slide projection on various portraits done in India and Australia was very useful. We have conducted workshops on newspaper designing, advertising, script writing, etc. As we are about to celebrate our jubilee, we have planned on several seminars and workshops for the future.
இவ்வாண்டு மிக முக்கியமாக 3 நிகழ்வுகள் நிகழ்ந்தன. மாணவர்கள் தொலைக்காட்சி, வானொலி, அச்சு ஊடகம் மற்றும் திரைப்பட ஊடகத்திற்கான கலர் பயிற்சி மேற்கொண்டனர். புறசேவை மையத்துடன் இணைந்து 1 வாரம் களப்பயிற்சி மேற்கொண்டனர். முதலாவதாக ஆகஸ்ட் மாதத்தில் டிஜிட்டல் ஃபில்ம் மேக்கிங் என்ற தலைப்பில் திரைப்பட இயக்குனர் பாலாஜி சக்திவேல் அவர்களும், திரைப்பட ஒளிப்பதிவாளர் இயக்குனர் விஜய் மில்டன் அவர்களும் நம்முடைய மாணவர்களுக்கு ஒரு முழு நாள் பயிற்சி பட்டறை அளித்தார்கள். இரண்டாவதாக பரிவு நிறுவனத்துடன் முதுகலை ஊடகக்கலைகள் துறை இணைந்து நடத்திய 2ஆம் ஆண்டு குறும்பட போட்டி நடைபெற்றது. அதில் மாணவர்கள் நிறைய கல்லூரியிலிருந்து மாணவர்கள் கலந்து கொண்டு பரிசுகளை வென்றார்கள். அவர்களுக்கு பரிசளிப்பதற்காக திரைப்பட இயக்குனர் சுசீந்திரன் அவர்கள் வந்திருந்தார். முதுகலை ஊடகக்கலைகள் துறை ஒரு பன்னாட்டு கருத்தரங்கினை நடத்தியது. தமிழ் மற்றும் ஆங்கில இலக்கியங்களில் ஊடகங்களுக்கான கதைக்கருக்கள் என்ற தலைப்பில் ஒரு மிகச்சிறந்த கருத்தரங்கம் நடைபெற்றது. இந்தியாவின் பல்வேறு கல்லூரிகளிலிருந்து பேராசிரியர்கள் 158 கல்லூரிகளிலிருந்து பேராசிரியர்கள் வந்து கலந்து கொண்டனர். இவ்விழாவிற்கு திரைப்பட இயக்குனர் பாரதி ராஜா தலைமை தாங்கி நடத்தி துவக்கி வைத்தார். திரைப்பட இயக்குனர் எடிட்டர் லெனின் அவர்கள் நாள் முழுதும் இருந்து சிறப்பு செய்தார். கட்டுரைகளை தொகுத்து தமிழ் மற்றும் ஆங்கில இலக்கியங்களில் ஊடகங்களுக்கான கதைகள் என்னும் தலைப்பில் ஒரு தொகுப்பு நூல் வெளியிடப்பட்டது.
The inauguration of the newly formed Business Administration and Corporate Forum of the newly formed department was held on 23rd July 2013 at Bertram Hall, presided by Reverend Father Lazar from Libau. The final year students of the BBA and BCom Corporate Secretaryship had gone for a educational tour. The department successfully conducted its departmental festival, Zenith 2013, patronized by 200 students representing 20 colleges in Chennai and outside Chennai. The valedictory function of the department forum took place on the 18th February, the chief guest being Dr. L. Ramadas, retired DGP, signaling the closure of all the activities of the Business Administration and Corporate Forum.
66 students were recruited by the top global companies. The Government of India, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, National Sample Survey Office, Field Operation Division organized an orientation program for our second year BCom students on 4th December 2013 at YD Hall. The Department of Commerce, SHIP 2, played host in organizing a national conference on managing human resources in the knowledge era. Our faculty were not wanting in updating their academic knowledge and skills. In all, they attended 35 national seminars, 15 international seminars, 14 national and international articles published.
We have had roughly around 750 books alone, and we have subscribed 236 journals in hard copies, and in e-formats we have subscribed around 8,700 journals so far through the service provider called EBSCO. We are going to issue books through e-books in the format of tablets. Just like any other books, they can borrow books and through e-format.
Several students visited Loyola College on student exchange programs. A one-week workshop was held from 24th February to 28th February for the BBA France students. 5 faculty members from ISEC School of Management conducted the workshop.
Entomological Research Institute, under the stewardship of Dr. S. Inyasimuthu, marched forward, registering many strides. Many articles were published.
We have filed a patent on the health string, and also we have transferred a technology to the government of Tamil Nadu, and you can predict the outbreak of disease very effectively. Now the government of India is also going to follow and implement in other states. Many school children visited life and had an exposure on the different aspects of research which is going on in life. The Life has also organized a motivational program in 10 districts in Tamil Nadu.
Coming to the Loyola Institute of Vocational Education, some of the courses that are conducted are Travel and Tourism, HRM, TV production, audio engineering, film production, logistics, and many other courses. RAISE is an institute where we give language training. Languages like Spanish, German, French, Chinese are given. They are short-term courses. Ignition Institute trains students to write exams for government services like IAS, IPS, and so on.
LISTAR organized a 3-day workshop on quantitative research methods, application and data analysis. It organized a seminar for social science teachers and researchers on comparative research on well-being and dynamics in slum settlement in India and South Africa. It organized a seminar for students on the issue of youth and love. It conducted a seminar for the staff and research scholars on the issue the recent developments in the Middle East, a US perspective. It conducted a seminar for staff and research scholars on the issue capability approach with particular reference to protection of women and girl children. It also conducted another seminar for students on environmental issues. It conducted a workshop on alcoholism, straight facts, direct interventions. A 3-day workshop on social science research methodology and several other seminars and workshops were conducted.
We conduct a summer camp known as Exodus on nearly 350 students coming from rural places, benefited this year. A training program for all the students who are preparing themselves to write the ZAT or CAT or any other competitive exams. And we also have conducted orientation programs, life skill packages for the poor and Dalit students, such as self-esteem, personal development, career guidance, group discussion, how to prepare the biodata, how to appear for the interview, and so on and so forth.
We started on 16th of July 2013 with a battery of 19 training programs, which included how to write the CV, how to tackle the interview, how to attend the group discussion, etiquettes, manners, other expectations of the employer, and pepping up the employability quotient. This rather made our students employment worthy, and so far 300 students have been placed. We didn't allow a single BPO or call center to enter a campus. This automatically disallowed mass recruitment. Apart from that, we apportioned or we allotted 5,000 each a department, and the departments gave department specific training programs. This rather enhanced the employability quotient of our students.
The aim of IKC is to develop a system to improve the academic and administrative performances. This year we organized 2 orientation programs, one for faculty members, another one for administrative staff. IKC conducted staff assessment, exit poll, parents feedback, and very important survey as required by Human Resource Development of India.
The dream of Loyola Hostel is when they leave the portals of Loyola Hostel, they should be proficient in language skills, histrionic talents, and at the same time they should emerge as leaders. We have initiated programs for the weaker section of the students. We conduct class at night to improve their English skills, and our boys have been placed in several IT companies.
We are able to accommodate 450 students from 4 different institutions in this campus. We have formed a few committees like Cultural Committee, Sports Committee, Magazine, and Liturgy Committee, etc. Every Monday from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Father James Rodriguez gives counseling and spiritual guidance to the students.
நம்முடைய லோயலா கல்லூரியில் தான் சென்னையிலேயே மிக அதிகபட்ச அளவான 66 மாற்றுத்திறனாளிகள் படிக்கிறாங்க. நம்ம வளமையத்தில் மொத்தம் 101 மாணவர்கள் இங்கே வந்து படிக்கிறாங்க. இந்த மாணவர்களுக்கு தேவையான கண்டென்ட்டை வந்து நம்ம ஜென்ரேட் பண்ணி கொடுக்குறோம். கணினி பயிற்சி, இணையத்தை பயன்படுத்துறது, தொடர்ந்து அவங்களுடைய மேற்படிப்புக்கான விஷயங்களை நம்ம அதுக்கான பயிற்சி வந்து கொடுக்குறோம். இவங்களுடைய கலைத்திறனை வளர்க்கக்கூடிய அளவிற்கு ஏராளமான இசை கருவிகளை வாங்கி அவங்களுக்கான பயிற்சி வந்து தொடர்ந்து எடுத்துட்டு இருக்கோம்.
Important programs are, one is we have adopted 2-3 schools in and around our area through which we broadcast good programs for the children, especially targeting the girl children to value life. We have also started Loyola Radio Club this year. That was one good initiative that we have done in this year. Around 50 students gained through that, how to produce a radio program and how to execute that and how to broadcast those programs for the people.
The outreach department provided job opportunity for 40 widows in our neighborhood in the cantonment area. For the first time, the attendance of the students who are involved in the outreach work, undergraduate, second year UG students are entered in the ERP system. So like any other class, they can view in this academic year their attendance every day. Students alone organize more than 700 programs in the community. They are divided into various groups. They worked with the community in terms of women's empowerment, education, youth, health and hygiene. The PG students, as usual, they went in for a week's exposure program, and this was organized in the month of December.
And the current academic year 2013-14 is the 15th year of its existence. During the academic year 2013 and 14, The total number of admission into the first year of MBA program was 1878, which together with the second year student strength make up a total of 3,814. Overwhelming majority of students of this program are working professionals.
This is meant for the interest of the aided teaching staff of Loyola College. We always take up the issue of the any aided staff and we will represent the matter to the management. Amicably we try to settle all the matters. And management also so far they have been very good with us, and we are helping our staff to get our duty and all kind of benefit from the government also.
Our non-teaching staff have generously contributed during the Christmas season and collected the sum of rupees 21,000, which has given to the Little Sister of our Church, Chennai. All the members of non-teaching staff attend the orientation program conducted by IQAC Loyola College, which unit now 80 members had 3 days program to Kerala, Gasi, Alapula, Sister Alfonsa Memorial Place.
Dear friends, the college will make every effort to form men and women for others who would have built at the end of their course of study certain competencies that help them compete globally. I thank all the research conducted by professors and students, and you have written several papers in the national and international journals. You have published books. I thank you all for all your research. It is evident from this report that the progress of the college is aligned with its vision.
We pay obituary to our beloved students of the college who left us for their heavenly abode.
First of all, let me thank God Almighty for guiding Loyola College throughout this academic year and showering His blessings on the administration, officials, teaching and non-teaching staff, and students of this great temple of learning. I express my sincere thanks to Reverend Father A.M. Jayabadi, our rector, Reverend Dr. M. Albert William, our secretary, Professor G. Ramamurthy, Deputy Principal, Dr. S. Alphonse Raj, Vice Principal, for their great support. I was extremely fortunate to have an inspiring and wonderful band of dedicated officials and staff members to share my responsibility all along this academic year. They stood by me and helped me in every possible way. I profusely thank each one of them.